How many were there?
45 to 50.
45 to 50 ants?
Correct.
All on one cracker?
That's right.
Well, that's certainly all we'll ever want to know about our third world neighbors. Thank you, Dr. Marquette, for being on the show.
And we're clear.
Great show, Dr. Marquette. You know, you really... Hi, Bev. What did you think of the show?
I missed it.
Then it was one of my best.
Listen, I'm going to be out of town for a few days. The station owner just called. He has to miss the TV Marketplace convention, so I got to go in his place.
What's the TV Marketplace convention?
Dick, try to learn something about the industry you work in. That's where we buy old TV shows and put them in our new fall lineup.
Oh, sort of out with the old and in with the old.
A word of advice, Bev. If I were you, I'd stay away from that colorized version of Father Knows Best. I hear Bud turned out green.
I'll make a note.
Oh, is there anything I can do for you while you're gone? Water your plants, feed your fish, breed your dog?
Everything is taken care of. All I have to do is cancel my Ranger Girls meeting.
Well, cancel that cancellation. I can handle that scout thing. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but you're looking at a former Weeblo.
You know, Michael, you're impressing the hell out of us.
These are Ranger Girls, Michael. It has to be a woman.
Well, then let me be the one to find you a substitute troop leader.
It's not that simple, Michael. We have activities planned.
Bev, no problema. I've got the perfect person. Joanna. Right, Dick?
Michael, there might be a problema.
Michael, you can't just volunteer someone without asking them first.
Well, you can if it's for a good cause, which this is. Anyway, only a louse would turn down the Ranger Girls, and Joanna's not a louse. Is she, Dick?
Of course not.
Then it's settled.
No, it isn't.
Look, Michael, I'll get you a list of the girls' names and phone numbers. Either get a substitute or call them and cancel.
Will do, Bev. So, Dick,
No way, Michael. You asked Joanna.
But, Dick, you know how to manipulate her. You talked her into marrying you, didn't you?
Well, what do you think?
I think it's a nice piece of wood, George.
Thanks, Dick. It's my first shot at carving. I was always pretty good at pointy sticks, but who would have thought I had this in me?
Hey, you're another guy who carves wood. What is it?
It's a miniature replica of Mount Rushmore.
Who is this?
That's you, Dick. They started out as presidents, but they came out looking more like people I know. The one in the middle is Mr. Green Jeans.
Oh, honey, look. George has immortalized me in bark.
It looks like Mount Rushmore.
Wow, I am good at this.
Yeah, this is Lincoln and Jefferson and me and Mr. Green Jeans.
Very imaginative, George.
Well, actually, it makes sense. If it weren't for the problem of time and space, we would have all hung out together.
I was hoping you'd like it. You know, I'm going to let you put Mount Stratford on display right here in the inn.
Oh, George, we couldn't do that.
Yeah, we really couldn't.
You don't have to thank me, Dick. Boy, I can't wait to see where you put it.
Well, think of it this way, honey. If George were our 5-year-old son, we'd think this was pretty good.
Yeah, but he's our 56-year-old handyman. And it stinks.
Hi, troops. Lovely do, Joanna.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Say, how would you like to fill in as troop leader for Bev's Ranger Girls while she's out of town?
Troop leader?
Yeah, this Weeblo volunteered you without asking.
Well, that might be fun. And who could turn down a good cause like the Ranger Girls? Sure, I'll do it.
Gee, Dick, first you don't know anything about the TV business, and then you don't know anything about your woman. What gives?
Michael, may I speak to you for a moment? How could you?
I'm sorry, Steph. What did I do?
You asked Joanna to take over those Ranger girls and not me.
But, Steph, this involves giving.
I can be giving, especially if there's something to be gotten in return. See, I give them an hour with me, someone to pattern their life after, and in return, I get looked up to and adored and worshipped and maybe some applause.
Gee, Steph, you're another Schweitzer.
I know.
Joanna, I'm afraid I'm going to have to rescind that offer. I had no idea the A-team was available.
Stephanie?
Don't feel bad, Joanna.
Oh, Michael, I'm sure Joanna understands. After all, I am much closer to their age.
I think I found a place for George's sculptor.
Honey!
Yeah, those are for the Ranger girls.
Honey, it's never too early for those girls to start learning to watch their weight.
Well, Stephanie, don't you think you're a little overdressed for a Ranger girls meeting?
Joanna, if you knew so much about this, don't you think you would have been first choice?
I'm going to go now.
I can't wait for them to get here and meet me. Imagine all those little girls' lives peaking at once.
Yeah, after you, all these cookies will be a letdown.
Well, here we are. Green gals, I'd like you to meet Stephanie Vanderkellen, your incredible, wonderful, milk-skinned, goddess-like den muffin.
Thank you. I'm only temporary, so don't get your hopes up. Michael, you can leave now. You're splitting their focus. Well, why don't I tell you a little about me, and then we'll open the floor to compliments. The first thing I want to tell you about myself is I hate your uniforms. Tell me who's forcing you to wear them, and I'll make them stop.
Nobody's forcing us. We like our uniforms.
Yeah, I like them. But if you all dress alike, how can you tell whose fathers make the most money?
Who cares?
In every group, there's always a bad egg. Okay, you can start now with that flood of questions about how to be more like me.
Miss Dutton was going to talk about survival.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. It's the night of your coming out party. Everything's perfect. You're about to make your big entrance when suddenly, without warning, you break a nail.
Miss Dutton was going to talk about outdoor survival.
Ew, boring. You must be glad you have a substitute.
We wanted to hear about that.
Okay. You're lost in the woods. You have no food, no warm clothing. It's getting dark, and you break a nail. I told you it was boring.
Not when Miss Dutton does it.
Well, she's not here. I am.
We know.
Well, I was sort of saving this for the end. But how about if we draw?
Okay.
Good. Now, which pose do you like me in best? This one? Or this one?
Miss Dutton didn't interview you for this, did she? Well, at least the snacks look decent.
I think it's time to call your parents.
But we haven't had our cookies and punch yet.
You have to earn cookies and punch, and you haven't tonight.
Well, did you put Mount Stratford on display yet?
Sure did, George. It's in here.
Wow! Could you hot and cold me, Dick?
Right under your nose, George. Right here.
Gee, Dick, it doesn't exactly jump out at you.
Well, when you stand there, but when you stand here, I mean, you can't miss it. I'll try to find a better place for it, George.
All 5 of us would appreciate it.
Morning, Dick. Has anyone seen my leader of the pack?
Michael, how do you get your tongue to say those things?
So, Steph, how'd it go? I bet those kids have stiff necks from all that looking up to you.
It went fine, Michael.
Great. Well, if you thought you had fun last night, wait till you hear what you got to do next time.
Sorry, Michael, I'm busy next time.
But, Steph, you, the kids, Cuterama. If you don't come back, you'll break their prepubescent hearts. How can you turn down all those kids, the adoration, the worship, the...
Okay. Maybe last night wasn't perfect. In fact, it was a nightmare. It was an entire room of people almost not liking me. They just sat there and stared.
Well, there you go. That's a classic symptom of awe.
Michael, I know awe. I live with awe every day, and this wasn't it.
But, Stephanie...
Michael, I came this close to failure, and I'm not taking that chance again.
Dick, I just saw my lifestyle flash before my eyes. Do you think you could ask Joanna if she would fill in for Steph?
Michael, does this answer your question?
Knockout sweater, Joanna.
What do you want, Michael?
Well, I was thinking, since you wanted to guest host those Ranger girls so much, it's only fair you and Steph take turns.
Stephanie doesn't want to do it again, right?
Purely a coincidence.
Michael, after the way you treated me, I'm not doing you any more favors.
You're absolutely right. Hit me. Kick me. Hurt me. I deserve it. But is it fair that those cute, innocent Rangerettes should suffer?
All right, Michael, I'll do it for the girls' sake.
Oh, great, Joanna, you're in for a treat. Those Ranger girls are having an overnighter this Saturday.
That sounds like fun.
Michael, you didn't tell me it was an overnighter. I was always the hit of everyone's slumber parties. They'd have to like me. Okay, Michael, I'll do it.
Terrific, Steph. Let's make plans. Sorry, Joe. But if Steph changes her mind, you'll be the first to know.
You're not going to put it there.
I promise, George.
But it ruins the whole inn.
Wow! What a great place for it. Gee, Dick, thanks. It makes the whole inn.
Yeah, we were just sort of saying the same thing.
Boy, now I feel really lousy about what I have to say.
What is it?
It's just that I'm so proud of Mount Stratford, I'd like to look at it all the time. Would you mind very much if I kept it in my room?
Gee, I don't know, George. It's gonna be tough getting used to the inn without it.
But we'll adjust.
Oh, you two. Did you think I'd just leave you in the lurch?
You didn't make another one.
I tried, Dick, but I couldn't duplicate it. But I did make you this. Statue of Liberty with B. Arthur's face. Picture this on the front lawn. Here you go, Dick. Wow, I never saw them together before. I hate to ask, but you guys.
Well, Dick, here it is. I got all the Tyke's grub. By the way, your half of the bill comes to $22. Okay, Dick, but when Bev asks if you helped, I'm showing her this.
Well, how do I look?
Steph, you could put Sleeping Beauty to shame.
She's not real.
Well, then who's that gorgeous actress you're so much prettier than?
Jessica Lange.
That's the one.
Oh, Michael, you always say the perfect thing.
I can't wait.
You girls have a lot to learn about slumber parties.
What's slumber party? We're going on a camp out.
Yeah, camp out.
Whoa, Steph, crossed wires. Who would have thought anyone would have planned to spend an overnighter outside?
We're still gonna get to go, aren't we?
Miss Dutton promised us.
Steph, we're talking about a promise to a little child and a big boss.
Michael, unless you plan to build a dome over the wilderness.
Please take us.
Sorry, if you were camping any place but outdoors.
Can't you make her take us?
Haven't you been watching the last 5 minutes?
This is the worst night of my life. You said that the last time we were with her. I've been waiting my whole life for this.
It probably wouldn't have been as much fun as we imagined anyway.
Okay.
You'll do it, Steph?
I have to. I'm out pouted.
Don't get too excited. It's still with her.
Whoa, Steph, new record.
Are you sure we can't go further into the woods?
Yeah, I can still see the end from here.
Hey, this is a great spot. And look, starlight, star bright. First star I see tonight.
That's the porch light.
Oh, my God, we forgot the electric blanket.
I'm sorry, Steph, I hooked together every extension cord in the inn and they still wouldn't reach.
Shouldn't he be leaving?
No. It's no boys allowed. I think it's like a state law or something.
Wow, these tots know their torts. Well, I'd better vamoose or we could be spending our weekends kissing through wire mesh.
Michael!
Good night, Steph. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed Night, Steph.
Porch light, porch bright. Please bring Michael back tonight. Stupid porch light. What was that?
Just an owl.
Well, tell it to stop.
Stop, owl.
Well, it's never going to stop if you're sarcastic with it.
You've never been outside at night before, have you?
Have to. I mean, sunroofs count, right?
Come on, let's go sit by the fire. We made it.
I knew that. Are you being bad or something?
No, it's a campfire. For a camp out, aren't you going to sit down?
I'm the leader. I think I should stand.
Okay, but you might get some fire ashes in your hair.
Ew. When was the last time these woods were clean? So, what sort of activities do you usually do on these outings?
It's your job to pick.
I was afraid of that. Well, since I don't seem to be real good at that, according to you, why don't you pick the activity?
Okay.
Let's see. I know. Let's tell ghost stories. Yeah! Okay, I'll go first. It was a night just like this. Exactly 20 years ago. With the headless...
Okay, that was fun. Let's do something else. Anything.
Marshmallows are ready. Here's one for you, Miss Vanderkillen. Why waste it on her? She won't eat it.
Wait a minute. Don't jump to conclusions. I'll hold the stick.
Wow.
There.
You have a little goo on your cheek.
I know. I can leave it on.
There, that's long enough.
Makeup on a camping trip?
Don't tell me I don't know about survival.
How do you do that without making it go all over?
Well, with lips as perfect as mine, it's easy.
Yours aren't half bad.
My mother says I'm too young to wear makeup.
Your mother's wrong.
Michael, what are you doing here?
I've been within blood-curdling scream distance all night. I almost ran off when I saw that fire.
I did it, Michael. They loved me just like they're supposed to. Maybe even a little more.
Great stuff. Well, since things are going so swimmingly, I guess you don't need me crouching out in the bushes all night.
Get real, Michael.
Hi-ho.
Michael, you look like Mother Nature spit on you.
I spent the night crouching out in the bushes, keeping an eye on Steph and the kids. Say, Joanna, you wouldn't happen to have anything for a hungry hombre, would you?
I have some French toast right here.
Oh, yum. My tongue has goosebumps.
Honey, I sort of wanted that.
Sorry, Michael. I didn't know the A-team was hungry.
Meow. The first time you apply acoustical tile to your ceiling is like the first time man conquered space. No, it isn't.
Hi, how's the book coming?
Oh, it's humming along.
So I see.
I'm sure Shakespeare made lots of these. All right, Joanna, this book's just not flowing like my last one, say it with tub enclosures. I mean, that baby just poured out of me.
Honey, you can't keep procrastinating like this. Don't you have a deadline?
Sort of. It's due, 2 days ago. It's all right. I've only got a few chapters left. Now, I really have to get back to work. Oh, wow. Look at all those beautiful red leaves. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, excuse me, Dick. I left my lug wrench here. I'll be out of your way in a jiffy.
George, you don't have to rush off. Why don't you stick around and we'll talk a while.
I can't, Dick. Joanna told me you might try to pull something like this. I promised her I wouldn't give you the time of day.
Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. You have the wrong number. So what's going on? Oh, wow, look at all the red books. 1, 2. Life in the Old West. Jed Lawson rode into town, hankering for a home-cooked meal, a fresh horse, and a hunk of gold. Boy, I must have read this 100 times. 101.
This is my brother Darrell, and this is my other brother Darrell. And we have a major bulletin. The cafe's gotten a bit boring. Seems to just be cook, serve, clear, cook, serve, clear. Then every 6 months you hose the place down and it starts all over.
Larry, bulletins are usually shorter than this.
Well, cutting to the chase, we decided to supplement our restaurant income by reviving our once thriving business, anything for a buck.
Well, that's great, guys, but I can't think of anything I'd need you for. I mean, it's not like you can do my work for me. Can you?
With all due respect, Miss Stephanie, what is your job? We never see you do much of anything.
I'm the housekeeper. I dust the rooms. I touch other people's used bed linens. I scrape scum out of soap dishes.
Ooh-wee! Lots of perks. We'll do it.
Okay, but part of the deal has to be that this is a secret between us.
My lips are sealed. Darrell.
Oh, hi, guys. I didn't see you come in.
They just got here, right?
Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Darrell, and this is my other brother Darrell.
Stephanie, when you finish breakfast, Mrs. Winnick in room 6 needs extra blankets and bath towels.
Gee, Joanna, it's like you expect me to do the work of 3 people.
Well, come on, Darrell. We best be getting. We want to make a good impression on our first day. Of the rest of our lives.
Oh, morning, honey.
I've come to a major decision about my life.
Yeah?
Joanna, I want to be a cowboy.
How about some black coffee?
No, I mean it. I want to ride the range, rope steer, and sleep under the big sky.
Isn't this a lot of trouble to go through just to keep from writing your book?
It has nothing to do with my deadline. I read this novel, and it reawakened all my childhood dreams of being a cowboy.
Dick, you're serious?
Joanna, don't you see what's happening? I can't finish my book because I'm in a rut. I mean, if you stop growing and moving forward, you become like me.
Dick, honey, you're a city boy with lower back problems. How are you going to ride the range? You have no experience.
Really? 352 pages. I read them all. Everything's in it. Riding, roping, swaddling.
Swaddling?
Swaddling is the art of tying your horse to a hitching post with a single flip of the rein.
Morning, Dick. Joanna. How you doing?
Dick wants to be a cowboy.
Pretty goomy, Dick.
She isn't telling it right, George. I just want to take some time off and go out west and live in a bunkhouse and...
Be a cowboy.
Yeah. I mean, George, haven't you ever chased a boyhood dream?
Sure. I always wanted to be like my dad. To be one of the best darn handymen in all of Vermont. Wow, I made it!
George, I just want to live out my dreams. I checked with some ranches in Oklahoma and Wyoming. And when they want me, I'm ready.
This is all so silly. You can't really...
Joanna, don't fence me in.
Okay, guys, all clear.
Come on, Daryl. Don't you be poking around in there. He ain't never seen the inside of a vacuum cleaner bag before.
Come on, let's sneak you up to the guest room. Stephanie!
Stephanie, what are you doing with all that?
Making the inn spotless. Don't you want that, Joanna?
Something strange is going on here.
There certainly is. I heard about Dick.
Stephanie, there is nothing wrong with Dick. He's simply re-examining his life.
Well, my train leaves in an hour. If I sundown tomorrow, I'll be in a bunkhouse in Oklahoma, polishing my saddle and rolling my own cigarettes.
But, Dick, you don't smoke.
I don't want to smoke them. I just want to roll them.
Yeah, he's fine.
Honey, you can't leave. You've got responsibilities here.
Dum da da dum da da dum da da dum da da dum dum. I came to wish you luck, Dick. Or should I call you Pa?
Michael.
So, Dick, what are you going to do when you want your horse to come? Front, please. You really should do well out west. It's a well-known fact that innkeepers are the toughest guys out there.
Michael, I have spurs in here that jingle, jangle, and maim.
Hey, I'm out of here. Hi-yo, how-to book rider! Away!
Dick, I'm not real big on goodbyes, but here's a little something for those long, lonely nights on the prairie.
Oh, gee, George. A harmonica, thank you.
That's the Billy the Kid model, Dick.
I didn't know Billy the Kid played the harmonica.
I think he just killed a man who played one.
Dick, did you hear that? They shoot people for playing harmonicas out there.
Joanna, I know this is ridiculous, but it's something I just have to do.
Your mind is made up, isn't it?
I can't fight it. I'm a-going.
All right, Dick. If you feel so strongly about it,
Go west, middle-aged man.
Thanks, honey. Well, I'll either be back in a week, or I'll send for you. Next.
Yeah? What can I do for you?
I'm here to sign on as a hired hand.
Where'd you get those chaps? You a rodeo clown or something?
I talked to you on the phone. My name's Dick Loudon.
Oh, yeah, Loudon. Sounded younger and bigger on the phone.
You interested in hiring the voice or the man?
So, what do you want to work on? Chuck wagon or something?
I'm here to ride, to rope, to squattle.
Squattle? What's that?
That's where you tie your horse to a hitching post with one flip of the reins.
Really?
I can handle myself. Give me a shot.
Well, I guess any guy who knows what squaddling is deserves a chance. Pays $600 a month plus room and grub. We rise at 5. No gambling, no town women, no killing, no horse stealing.
I can live with that.
Welcome aboard, cowboy.
Hey, who's the stranger?
So what are you, the new chuck wagon guy?
No, I'm not here to cook. I'm here to cowboy. My name's Loudon.
Well, I'm Chet. This is Roby, Wayne, Les, Miguelito, and Hillel.
Howdy.
Hey, stranger, you got a bunk yet?
Not yet.
Won't you take us in right here?
Thanks.
You missed quite a day in the rain, stranger.
Tough, huh?
Oh, it was hell. Sun up to sundown. 14 hours of riding dusty trails, and then, boom, the Toyota blew a gasket.
You round up cattle with a truck?
Say, you hungry, stranger? We could rustle you up some grub.
All day long I've been hankering for steak, beans, and a biscuit.
Well, sorry. Today's Wednesday. Salad night.
We need the roughage.
I think I'll pass.
So where about you from, stranger?
Does it matter?
Well, I guess we're all running away from something. Me, I ran into a little trouble down in Texas.
What kind of trouble?
I had a chain of patio furniture stores that went into Chapter 11.
Sounds rough.
So I drifted up here. This place has been pretty good to me.
The ranch owner's a fair man?
Ranch owner? Well, this spread's a wholly owned subsidiary of DeForest Chemical Incorporated.
That must be some branding iron.
Hey, you. Indoor face.
Me?
Yeah. You got your gear on my bunk.
I didn't know.
Loudon, meet Bart. Bart, Loudon's the new hired hand.
Looks kind of puny. You got any experience, Loudon?
Well, I've eaten salad and sat in a Toyota.
What do you think you're doing?
Rolling a cigarette?
This is a no-smoking bunkhouse, stranger.
Yeah, you trying to kill us?
I don't believe this. I came out west for adventure. And look where I end up, the lazy quiche ranch.
Not a bad first day, Loudon.
Washing a truck is not exactly what I had in mind.
You ain't so hot. I've seen that chrome shinier.
Hey, it's time to have some fun. Les, get the chips.
Fire. I can sink my teeth in it. Down and dirty game of poker.
Poker? What are you talking about, Loudon? Gambling's against the rules.
Have a little respect for the corporation you work for.
What are we doing tonight?
What we always do on Thursdays. Watch video cassettes.
Hey, guys. I rented High Noon.
High Noon? What's that about?
Forget it. Tonight we're watching the Muppets Take Manhattan.
Again? Bart, do we have to?
I say we have to. Anybody got a problem with that?
No.
I got a problem with the Muppets Take Manhattan.
You do you?
Not as a film. It's a delightful romp with strong production values. But it seems everybody in the bunkhouse wants to watch High Noon.
You're talking mighty tough for a guy with clown pants.
I don't want trouble, Bart. I'm just following the code of the West. Majority rules when it comes to video cassettes.
Yeah, you're right, Bart.
Okay. High Noon tonight. But only tonight.
Wow, nobody ever stood up to Bart before.
Yeah, he's really something.
Yeah, you're pretty tough around VCRs, Loudon. Let's see how tough you are tomorrow out in the range.
Well, I'm meeting Michael for lunch. Your chores are all done at 11:30?
Joanna, I'm good.
Stephanie, something suspicious has been going on here lately. The guests have been mentioning odd occurrences like happy faces carved in the soap.
Oh. I'm just the maid. I suppose I'm not allowed to express myself as an artist.
Larry, what was that scream? What were you doing upstairs?
Joanna, it's obvious. They got lost and stepped on a cat.
Nice try, Miss Stephanie, but I'm afraid we've been caught rubber-handed. We was just fixing to clean a bathtub, but I guess the bather still had feet to do.
You mean you've been doing her chores? This has to stop immediately. Stephanie is the housekeeper here.
Oh, pooh. Come on, Larry. It's okay. We'll work something out.
Oh, no, you won't. Guys, here's $1. Don't ever work for Miss Stephanie again.
I'm sorry, Miss Stephanie, but it is anything for $1.
So you're leaving, huh?
You know, from the time we first seen you, we had our doubts. But you sure proved us wrong.
You earned our respect, Loudon.
Yeah, nobody could double clutch like Loudon.
Better get out of here before Bart gets back. He said he didn't even want to see you today.
Loudon. You still here?
I guess I am.
Why do you have to go?
My job here is done. I got what I came for. Now I gotta follow my dreams wherever they take me.
I guess I can't fault a guy for that. Ever since I was a kid, I've always had a dream of my own. Someday I want to get myself a little place. Maybe rent out a few rooms. If it goes well, maybe do a little writing on the side.
You dream big, Bart. Well,
you're a good man, stranger, and one hell of a cowboy.
I better hit the trail.
Can I go with you, Loudon?
Sorry, I ride alone. Well, Bart.
Who was that cute little guy?